Hey everyone, my name is Jasira, health and fitness coach, nurse, personal trainer, mindset coach, jack of all trades. Today I wanted to talk to you about, was quitting nursing my best decision? So, I want to first talk about the craziness that I get for quitting nursing. Like, all the time I get, why did you quit nursing? You're crazy. Why are you doing this multi-level marketing? You're freaking crazy. Like, oh, I just hear it all. Like, honestly, I hear it all, especially with having a big social media following. I hear a lot of ups and downs of like what I did. And honestly, I want to tell you it was the best decision I have ever made. Ever made. I want to go back into 5 years ago. Before I started this health and fitness coaching, before I started working from home and all that stuff, I graduated as a nurse about, I would say maybe it's 8 years now. I was a nurse for 7 years working at Temple Hospital, and I was the most miserable person in this world. If you go into Time Hop, you can see how miserable I was. With the excitement of graduating nursing, like nursing was my thing. It was my career. I loved helping people, and I would never take that back. Ever, ever, ever. I would never take that education back. I would never take away my experience of being a nurse because it has made me a better person today, especially with what I do now. It's all about caring for people and helping them through their health and fitness. So, 5 years ago, again, I was miserable. I gained a lot of weight because of my fluctuation of schedules. I was working 12-hour shifts, and there was times that, I was working day shift, and then I worked night shift, and then I went back to day shift. So my eating patterns were crazy. I was young, so I was eating a lot of fast food. And it was really taking toll on my body. I wasn't young anymore. So when I was eating this stuff, I was really packing up the pounds. And on top of, I've just never been a coffee person. So I was drinking a lot of soda for energy for work, or even when I had bad days, which was a lot of bad days versus good days at the hospital. I used to eat a lot of food just for comfort. So when I had a bad day, I drank more soda, or I went to McDonald's, or, that's how I comforted myself. When I had bad days there, I wanted to eat bad. I wanted to eat cookies. I just wanted to eat everything just to make me feel better. And I didn't like that person that I had become. I was not a drinker, but I did go out on weekends and I drank, and, I've never been a huge drinker, but definitely food was my comfort. And I wasn't hardly eating. So I would eat big meals, but I wasn't eating as consistently. So I would skip breakfast. I would sometimes eat lunch depending on what my schedule was at work. Sometimes I would miss lunch because I was so busy. So sometimes I would have only one meal a day. So I was tired of just feeling tired all the time. I would sleep my days away. Literally, I would wake up at 2 p.m. on my days off, and I just was lazy all day. I didn't like the person that I have become until one day I was introduced to this home workout program, and I'm sure every single person has heard this, Insanity. So one of my friends told me about this program, and I seen that she was doing it and she was loving it. She told me it was hard, but she was like, give it a try. So I ordered it, and I told my husband, back then boyfriend. He was definitely my boyfriend back then. And so we did it together, and I felt I just felt so empowered when I started doing it. Yes, it was freaking hard. Day 3, I threw up. It was just a very tough road when I started that. But I started seeing a lot of results, and that was even with not knowing about nutrition. I was still eating McDonald's. I was still eating like crap. But I was doing the workouts, and I was seeing pretty good progress. So it all started with fitness. I just wanted to be healthy. That's all I wanted. I wanted to feel better about myself. I wanted to be in a bikini and be happy, show off my body. So that's the reason why I started working out. And then at work, everyone started seeing the difference in me. People were asking me, Sarah, what are you doing? Like, I see it in your face, because when I gain weight, it's all in my face. So I get really chunky first, and then of course it goes right to my stomach. So that's where, that's actually where I lose it first. I lose it in my face. So everyone noticed that I was losing weight in my face. They couldn't really see my body because scrubs, you can hide a lot of stuff in scrubs. So people started asking me, and I started telling them like, hey, this is a program that I'm doing. You should definitely try it out. And I was actually helping them through this without knowing that I was coaching. I was just, it's in my blood to help people. So, I was helping them, they were getting their results, and then finally I was approached by someone, and they told me about this coaching thing that I can do. And I was like, coaching? Oh my God, I didn't even know this was an opportunity, because I was doing it already. I was already helping people, and I was directing them to Amazon, because that's where I got it at first. So, when I found out about the opportunity, I gave it a little thought, but it wasn't a lot of thought, because I was already helping people, on the daily basis. So I decided to take the leap of faith and say yes to officially being a health and fitness coach and helping people online. So this was 4 years ago in May. That's when I started this side hustle. And when I started the side hustle, I didn't think it was going to be a full-time thing. I just really wanted to focus on my health and fitness, but I also wanted to help girls too, because I knew the struggle of doing this fitness stuff, learning how to try to eat right, and you just need support. It's really, really hard. So that was my main focus was, hey, Carmen. So that was definitely my main focus, was to focus on me and also empower other women to do the same. So as I was, helping myself and helping other people, I started really having a huge passion for this coaching thing. And I started taking it a little bit more seriously year after year. As I was taking this more seriously, nursing became a huge burden for me. Nursing was very stressful. I don't know if I have any followers who are nurses. You guys, I empower, the job is hard. It's hard, and you can really get burnt out very quickly, especially with the not being a lot of people are not appreciative of what nurses do. We don't get thanked a lot, and I'm not asking for a thank you, but sometimes we have some really bad days that if you smile at us, that would be the best thing in life, if you smile. You know what I mean? It was really, really rough, especially I did 7 years of nursing. I did med-surg, for those of you who are nurses and understand that. Med-surg was rough. And then I did ICU, medical respiratory ICU. At first, I thought that was it. I was like, okay, I think I like this. And it was because, honestly, I went into the ICU because I had such a tough time in med-surg that I've been spit at, I've been cursed at, I've been, hit. So I was like, if I go to the ICU, half of them are not going to talk because they're so sick, and they're really going to be wanting help. So, right, that was my mindset. Let me go to the ICU so that I could learn more. And my biggest thing was that I actually really wanted to work with kids. I wanted to be a neonatal nurse, which is a baby nurse. And I felt that going to the adult ICU was going to help me get there, which it did, which I'll tell you into that story. But so I went into the adult ICU, and, the very first year I learned a lot, but I started getting tired of it because it was hard dealing with people who did not want help. Yes, there were people who were amazing and very nice, and, obviously they're sick, but there were some really, really sick people that really treat us like crap, right? And, I think it's mostly around customer service anyway. You're not always going to have nice people who want help, right? But the stuff that we do as nurses is just rough. It's rough. So I got tired of doing adult ICU because I was disrespected all the time, and 12 hours to deal with someone who doesn't appreciate your time and appreciate all the love and support that you're giving them while they're sick. it gets really just like I was over it. So I did 2 years of adult ICU, and then I finally got my dream job, which was the baby ICU. And I got to say that the baby ICU was the best position that I had. But by the time that I reached that, I was already burnt out. I was burnt out with the hospital setting. I was tired of missing a lot of family stuff because I had to work holidays, and I just didn't have the freedom that I wanted to have with my schedule, which that unit was amazing because they really did work with me. They knew that I wanted to build a business, so they supported me 100% when I had events and when I had things to do on the weekends. They definitely supported me 100% on switching my schedule how I needed it. But at that point, I was already in love with helping people fitness-wise, health and fitness-wise. I absolutely miss the babies. That I definitely do. But with the babies, you get the parents. And the hospital that I was in, don't get a lot of nice parents, you know? If you talk about that, Temple is in the hood. So, you know, it was definitely still a tough job, but definitely I would say the best unit that I've worked in. But again, by the time I got there, I was already burnt out with nursing. And again, those nurses out there who are listening to me, you guys, I know you guys truly understand how hard it is to be a nurse, right? So as I started falling out of love with nursing, I started really taking this health and fitness thing 100%. And as I took it 100%, I noticed how I can touch so many lives and empower so many women to do different things, not only fitness-wise, to, you know, work from home. I know I have a friend now that's working from home. I have other girls who did not like taking full pictures of themselves because they felt so... They just didn't feel great about themselves, that now they're posting full pictures of themselves because they feel better about themselves, you know? So I was empowering and inspiring women in so many different ways. And, you know, my side hustle now is my full-time job. And I absolutely love everything that I do. I get to wake up when I want. I get to spend time with such amazing ladies that I have met online. I have eliminated 72K of debt because of this business. And I'm not telling you that I am doing this for money. I am not. I did coaching for free, guys, for like a whole entire year. I helped people for free just because I loved how I felt and I wanted to help people feel the same way. So yeah, it's not about the money, but it does have a lot of benefits on helping you eliminate debt. You get a ton of recognition. You know, I've been to several Caribbean islands. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Bahamas. I've been to Mexico twice. I've been to Dominican Republic. So you definitely get some amazing places that you really get to enjoy. So as I'm going to take a pause on what I'm talking about, so I'm getting some questions. If you wanted to go back, would you? If I wanted to go back to nursing, I would. But that's if I wanted to go back. But honestly, my nursing license is staying active. I'm not getting rid of it. That's the question I get all the time. Oh my God, are you going to get rid of your nursing license? Hell no. I worked so hard for it, you know? And, a lot of people don't understand that as well. Say, oh my God, you work so hard for it. Why are you going to give it up? I gave it up because I no longer have a passion to be a nurse. I have a passion to help people in a different way. And I still feel like I'm helping people as a nurse because my background in nursing has helped me a lot in helping people because I know what medications people are on. I know how to tailor fitness depending on what your health problems are. So it has really still helped me, and I'm still a nurse, guys. So yeah, if I wanted to go back, then I can. You know, I have my license. It gets renewed every 2 years, and I will continue to renew it until I die. Okay. So yes, I still have it. And if I want to go back, I can. But as of right now, I absolutely love what I do. And, I don't really see that in my future right now. How long did it take you to get it off the ground? So I have been in the business for 4 years. My first 2 years, I played around with it. I didn't really take it seriously. I just really wanted a discount on my Shakeology and my workout programs because I love the programs. So, I really just started it for the discount to help a few people. So I would say my third year is when I really took it seriously. 2015, I decided that I wanted to eliminate all my debt. So it really took me a full year of being 100% committed on it and doing everything that they told me to do, to be successful. So it took me a year. It took me a full year of being 100% with myself, with my business to take it off the ground. I don't count the 2 years that I was playing around with it because I wasn't taking it seriously. I wasn't doing what was possible to get me out of nursing and out of debt. So I would say definitely a year. But this business is all about what you put into it, okay? If you are not going to work hard, then it's going to take you longer. And it just really depends on your work ethic and how bad you want to succeed in it. What is the program called? The program that I did as far as working out. It's a very old one, so I wouldn't recommend for anyone to do the program that I did. But if you are interested in like losing weight or anything like that, or any of the shakes that I drink, definitely let me know. Just comment below that you're interested so that I can actually ask you, a few questions, go through a health assessment, and make sure that I can tailor the program that's best for you to get the best results. All right, let's see what else. All right, so I'm trying to remember where I left off. It has been the best decision I have ever made, and especially with right now dealing with the things that I've been dealing with losing my grandfather and just having some family issues. It has been really amazing to be able to be home while all this is happening. I can be here 100% for my mom, which would have been such a different story if I was working, because I would have to, call out sick. I would have to, use my vacation and sick time. And we all know if you are a nurse, that staffing office does not like when you call out. So it has been a true, true blessing to be home and just be able to say, okay, I'm not working today because I have some things to do and I have to, focus on my family right now. And that is the flexibility that you get. But what I do, it's not easy. It's not easy. Definitely not easy, but it's definitely worth it from, all the hard work that I did when I first started with, waking up early, going to sleep late, and just all the sacrifice. It has been worth it because I own my schedule. I can vacation whenever I want. I don't need to ask my boss about anything. I am my own boss. So it has been truly, truly a really good blessing. Let's see what else. Any questions, guys? Questions, concerns? Let me see. Jessica, I'll definitely message you because I'll just need to know what you're actually allergic to, because we definitely have some different supplements that you might be able to have. So I would just need to know some, stuff. So we'll go through a health assessment. I'll definitely message you some more information. I don't know what he's saying. How was anesthesia school? Oh, you remember. Anesthesia school was hard. When I decided that I wanted to quit nursing, I also quit anesthesia school because I didn't see a reason to continue that because it was no longer my passion. I honestly went into anesthesia school because I was trying to find happiness, and I didn't want to be a staff nurse anymore. But when it came into starting to love what I did with health and fitness, it took me a little time to really make the decision that I wanted to quit, school too, because I was scared. Making a decision to really quit a job that's really secured, it's very scary. Very scary. And I know you guys might think like, oh my God, yeah, it's really scary. It is freaking scary because now I have to work for Like, obviously everyone works to pay for their mortgage, but I work in a different way. So yeah, anesthesia school is hard. It is really hard. It's almost definitely like med school, just shorter time. And that's why I feel that it's a little bit harder, because it's 2 years, with your prerequisites. So, but if it's something that you want to do, definitely go for it. But yes, it is hard. Christine, I'm a coach. I've only been one for 4 months. Best wishes, and yes. Awesome. All right. So if you have any questions, concerns, comment below. If you're interested in, my next challenge group, which starts September 11th, if you're interested in losing some weight, and you want to join me and you want some help, definitely comment below and I'll give you some more information. I'll message you. If you're interested in learning what I do as a health and fitness coach, and you have, some type of goal to eliminate debt, or just have a side hustle that you want to be able to make a little bit of money, but also want to help people, guys, because this is not a get rich type of business. You need to really want to help people. You need to care about people, and you cannot do this for the money. You cannot, because if you're trying to do this for the money, guess what? You are going to fail. And I'm going to tell you that, because you're going to fail, and I don't want anybody on my team that is just here for the money, because that is not what my mission is. My mission is to change lives and be able to help other people live financially free. But, I just cannot have anyone on my team, which is Love Fit Tribe. If you want to just do this for the money, then you are not going to fit into our team, because you really need to care about people. Thanks, Madonna. Can you explain how you found the time to take care of yourself when going to school and working full time? Really good question. So when I first started coaching and like this multi-level marketing, I was in anesthesia school. I was working 12 hours, and I was actually planning a wedding too, and thankfully, not saying thankfully, but I don't have any children, so that was one less thing that a lot of people do have children, and that's like an extra hard thing that you have to deal with. But yeah, I was in school part-time, so I was taking about 2 to 3 classes and working 12 hours as a nurse and planning a wedding. So how did I schedule my time? Honestly, I am like time management queen. I have a planner, which is sitting right next to me. I have a simple planner. This one's called a Erin Condren. And everything that I needed to do, I would write down by time. So like I would write down what time I was going to wake up, what time I had class. I would set time when I was going to study, whether it was going to be 1 hour, 2 hour. And then I had to set business times on when I was actually going to work my business. And then when was I going to get this wedding stuff together? So it's all about time management. I read a really good book called Eat That Frog. And it really helps you to eliminate things that are unnecessary in your life, and also add in the stuff that is important, like your priorities. So with me, my priority was work, school, and my wedding. Those were the 3 things. And my workouts. My workouts definitely were important. So I always, it's by priority and really making sacrifice. So sacrifice means no TV. I got rid of my cable when I really plugged in and said I wanted to do this full time. So no more cable. I still actually don't have cable. I have Hulu and Netflix, and I save a lot of money. I also stopped going out to events. Like if someone asked me if I wanted to go to a party or something like that, I didn't go. I honestly had said, I have big goals, and I just can't do it. So birthday parties were out the window. I just didn't do the things that I would normally do, because I sacrificed a lot of those things. Movies with my husband, time with my husband, and sometimes I always want to say, sorry, Roger, John. I'm so sorry that I ignored you a little bit in the very beginning of my business, because he knew that this is what I really wanted to do. So it's really about sacrifice, time management, and setting alarms. I set alarms for everything. I write down stuff. I use a program called Asana for my to-do list. So I work from a to-do list. So everything that I need to do, I write down and I check off once I do it. So that's definitely what I recommend to do, is really getting your time management together, and that would definitely help you with your goals. Hey Ashley, I'm so excited you joined me, girl. All right. So any other questions, guys? I really thank you for, watching me. I don't even know how long I have been live here because it doesn't tell me the time anymore. But I really appreciate all the love and support. Being a multi-level marketing entrepreneur, it is hard. It's not easy because you have to have a different mindset than other people. We have to really, really work hard. Not saying that you guys don't work hard, but you kind of know what I mean. As far as like, we really need to step out of our comfort zones and do different things, and it's rough. It's rough, but I love it. I love it because I own my own schedule. And I just get all the love and support, and it's been freaking amazing. I cannot, I don't regret anything. Any of my decisions I do not regret at all. And sacrifice is just everything, guys. I still sacrifice things today, because I'm not where I want to be. I'm still working really hard. And for those of you who are watching, don't forget to vote for me September 18th. That's another thing. What coaching has done for me has really made me step out of my comfort zone. If you guys don't know, I am in the running for Oxygen magazine, and September 18th is day one of voting. So save that date, guys. I posted the link to be reminded to vote for me. So I'm very confident. I'm really excited about it. So again, thanks for listening to me, watching me, giving me all the love and support, the hearts, the comments. I really do appreciate that. And thanks for watching. Again, if you're interested in health and fitness, if you're interested in becoming a coach, or if you are interested in a challenge that I have coming up, please let me know. Comment below. And thanks, Christine. I'm excited too. I need to win. I'm so excited, but I'm scared too, the fear. So see you guys. Thanks for watching.